face any issue, something, anything? Fine. Seems like you haven't done any practice. Okay. Let's quickly get started. Um, once Veda joins, continue. But yeah, let me share my screen. Okay. So to start with, today we are going to do small project. I'll show you what is a small project. Again, I'm going with small. Okay. So I just wanted to show small demo. Then we will keep on increasing that projects. Okay. So the size and the number of tools and all we are using, we will increase them. But for now, let's go with the small project. Okay. So I will tell you how we are going to do it. So let me take this lambda. Mm, okay. So let's see as well. The same, not the same, but okay. Then mm, plus glue S3 and yeah, CSV. Mm, okay, okay, okay. So I'll show you how it's like. So this is a CSV file. Okay. So this CSV file will come and land into your Amazon S3. Okay. So it will come and land into your Amazon S3, and the moment the S3 lands here, okay, then your lambda needs to get triggered. Okay. So which we saw yesterday, right? How lambda will get triggered the moment any file lands, any event object or something happens, right? So it's supposed to come in. When it's now this lambda, right? So it needs to start your glue job. So that's a point we are going to do. So and glue job will take this CSV file and process this files and all. Okay. So simple architecture. Simple architecture means like from starting to end, what are the tools you are using, how you are going to do it, and everything. Okay. Okay. Fine. Hmm? Click on here. My screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, so this is a small architecture we are going to discuss today. Okay, file will come and land in S3, Amazon S3. The moment Amazon S3 file lands in Amazon S3, we are going to trigger Lambda, and Lambda will go and trigger the glue. Okay, so that's a problem we are going to do. Okay, this is small. I hope till here it's clear. I mean, like what is tools, right? CSV file is a CSV file, which we already know. Amazon S3 is the storage service. Lambda is like a small storage. Uh, processing. Will process your. Will process your files if wanted, or just a small automation task if you wanted to trigger. So for all those kind of stuff, you can use your Lambda. Okay, and AWS Glue is for your real Spark processing. Right? I told you, right? Spark is a cluster will have data, executors, tasks, stages, and all this kind of stuff, right? So today I will show you how they are like you have a driver, you have executor, all this kind of stuff. But simple, what is AWS Glue? If someone asks you, right, Spark cluster is already installed in AWS Glue. Okay, all you need to do is just go there and create a job and just try to run it. That's it. So I'll show you how we will do everything. Okay, let's do one by one. Let's do one by one. Let's start from the AWS glue itself. Okay. For the time being, save the time. I already built this glue script. Okay. So because if I start building it in the real time, so it will take so much amount of time. So that's why I build it on the already built it. But if you want, you can just go through each line and see how we executed, what are the things we are doing with the glue scripts and all. But we can do, if you want any explanation and all, you can do separate video. But for now, let's try to practice this architecture. Okay, so I mean, this is the real-time architecture which I'm currently working on. So that's why I wanted to put this, but it's not that simple. In between, you have IAM policy. In between, you have secret manager. You have many things, but I try to put it as simple as possible so that you guys at least start practicing. Okay, so but you can definitely say same thing in the many of your projects, I'm pretty sure. So same CSV file, like I told you, a distributed movement data. So like, there is an this cars data coming from, and that data will come and land into this S3 bucket. The moment it lands, we need to trigger Lambda, and Lambda will trigger this AWS glue. AWS glue will process this S3 file and put that output data into one more S3 location or a table, or it depends. It could be RTS, it could be again CSV file. It depends. But yeah, this is the architecture we are working on, and I'm very sure many of the projects in the real time also follow the same architecture. But here I'm not putting the complex things into it, because you are in the very early stage and you are yet to learn this Spark and all. So that's why I put it very simple. Just try to understand this architecture. That's it. Try to understand. And after this class, I will give you everything. Just go through this class again and try to practice it. Okay. Then in that way, you're somewhat getting familiar with the tools. That's it. I won't say with this you're going to do all real time projects. No, you're just getting familiar yourself, get yourself familiar with these tools and all. Then we will keep on increase. Tomorrow I'm going to add one more layer here, and tomorrow I'm going to add one more layer, and here tomorrow I'm going to add one more CSV file, CDC data and all. So you'll keep on increasing. But for now, let's try to scale up one by one. Okay, so I will put Redshift here, I will put DynamoDB here, I will put RDS here, I'll put one more Amazon S3 here, like that. Okay, so we will do one by one. Okay, that we won't hurry. But yeah, because this is project phase is very important, I know. Because if you are able to crack your projects and if you are able to explain projects well in your interviews, then you will be good. So that's why. Okay. Okay, fine. So this is how your architecture looks like. Okay, so I take CSV file from here. Same CSV file here. Okay, put here. Okay, CSV file will get uploaded. Then the CSV file will get uploaded. Okay, fine. Okay, now let's start from the glue side. Okay, I just wanted to show you how I'm going to create a glue and all. So that's why. Just go to console, wherever you are, just go to console. Okay, just click on AWS glue, or you can just go and search for AWS glue, and you will see this AWS glue. Okay, just open AWS glue. Okay, so this is your AWS glue console. Okay, this is how it looks like in the starting. Okay, now on the left side you see three lines, right? Three lines. Just go and click on that three lines. Okay, here you see AWS glue. Okay, getting started, ETL jobs, visual ETL, notebooks, job run monitoring, data catalog tables, all these things. You have many things here. Okay, I just wanted to introduce all these columns to you, but now I'm just going with very simple. Okay, later I will include this data catalog. What is data catalog? What is data connections? What is crawler? What is classifier? What is schema? Database tables, and also I will introduce all those topics gradually. But for now, let's keep it very simple. Okay, so let's go and click on these ETL jobs. Just ETL jobs. That's it. Okay, so now you see ETL jobs. So you have currently you have this job, but yeah, currently for now ignore this job. Okay, so this is your starting phase. Okay, here you have two options: create a job, right? So it says you can create a job using three options: Visual ETL, Notebook, and Script Editor. Okay, Script Editor. For now, let's go with the Script Editor. Okay, Script Editor. But in the coming days, I'll show you what is Visual ETL, what is Notebook as well. Maybe now just let me give you a brief on this Visual ETL. Okay, just I just clicked on that Visual ETL. If you have seen, right? So just clicked on this Visual ETL. Okay, just clicking on that Visual ETL. Okay, so what I told you, what's the task we told you? So we will sell that. We told that we will have AWS S3. Okay. So now visual, click on this plus icon. Click on this source. What is the source here? Amazon S3. Take this Amazon S3. Fine. Then but here you cannot add lambda as well here, but yeah, let's see uh, how we can do via this visuality. Okay, so once this is there now, so just go and configure your AWS S3 and all. So let's say S3 location. So what is S3 location? Just go and browse. So this is my input bucket. Take this input bucket. For now there is nothing here, so that's why I'll just come and choose this input bucket. That's it. Okay, this is my S3 input location. Okay, now format. What is the format we are expecting? CSV file. Okay, there is CSV file. That means this node is set. Now let's click on plus again. Plus. Okay, now transform. What are the transformations you wanted to do on top of this data? Okay, so let's say you wanted to filter. Just click on filter. Okay, and just give the parent node as Amazon S3. Okay, then you can click on it. Unless you get the tick mark, you are doing nothing. Okay, so you need to get this green color mark. Okay, that means this is not yet set. This filter is not yet set. I mean, this transformation is not yet set. Okay, now take this. Now filter condition. On which column you wanted to filter condition? For now, you won't say anything because you don't even have any data for now, right? Data preview will be displayed when following node is correctly configured. But for now, the data is not yet there in the S3, so that's why you're unable to do anything. Okay, now what I will do is I will put some file, S3 file, into this S3 location. Okay, for now. Okay, this input bucket. Okay, I'm just refreshing. There is nothing here. You already know how to upload a file into a bucket, right? So it's in Asia Pacific Mumbai. Okay, just I'm trying to upload a employee file. Okay, click on add files. Now let me add this employee master data. Okay, just I will give you this files as well, do not worry. Okay, just upload this file. Fine, you uploaded a file. Okay, now this is your employees master CSV. I'll show you how this files looks like. um okay, so this is how this file looks like. Hmm? So one, name, gender, salary, address, location, email, department ID, joining date, experience years, data engineer, performance rating, all these things. So details of an employee. This is how your file looks like. Okay, fine. Now let's go and do small stuff. Okay, come here. Is this glue? This one. Okay, here. Okay, fine. Let's start from the scratch. Okay, I just now uploaded a file, right? So just delete this. Backspace will delete it. Okay. Okay, just select this and click on backspace. That's it. Hmm? Fine. Now let's go here. I wanted to remove this. Okay, click on plus. Okay, now I need to select my sources Amazon S3. Fine, I selected it. Now go to Amazon S3. Okay, in Amazon S3, it's an S3 location. Fine. Now browse S3. Go to your input bucket. You have a file, CSV file. Perfect. Choose it. Okay, now what is the format here? CSV format, right? Comma separated values, CSV format. You already know what is comma separated values. Okay, first line of the source file contains column headers. It's true, right? Because if you go and see here, this first line contains row headers, I mean column headers, right? So that's why we're just getting that. Okay, so that's it. So we have this. Okay, now it's asking for an IAM role. IAM role means you already know this is glue environment. We're working on glue environment. This glue environment needs to go and access which one? S3, right? If you see here, this AWS glue, in a way it need to go and access this CSV file, and it needs to again put this file in as a CSV into Amazon S3. That means this glue we discussed, right? Between services you need permission, right? So this glue need permission to read from S3 and to write to S3, right? That means it needs two permissions, this glue. Okay, now let's try to build an IAM role. Okay, IAM role. Go to IAM role, click on create role. Okay, for which service you wanted to build this? We wanted to build this for glue, right? Glue. Now just open IAM role. That's it. So just click on roles, IAM roles. Go. Open IAM. Okay, just you can go and search for IAM, and then you will find the roles here. Click on then click on create role. Okay, then go and click on this AWS service. Okay, what is AWS services you wanted to build this IAM role for? Glue. Okay, that means only glue can access this, utilize, assume this role. Okay, now take it glue, click on next. Okay, now I wanted to give which access? S3 access. Okay, so on which access I wanted to give? S3 get, but here I am not able to filter that. Now what I will do is I will have S3 full access. Okay, what does this S3 full access contains is it will give all permissions on top of this S3 object. That means this S3 is, this is an object, employees masters.csv is an object. Okay, now if you go and select this S3 full access, S3 full access, what happens is it will give entire access, I mean total access, create, read, delete, list, all access on top of this S3 bucket. Okay, so we can go with the S3 full access, or if you go with S3 read only access, that means it will give only read only permissions. Let me try to show you that as well. Okay, so if you see, S3 read-only access will give you provides read-only access to all buckets. Okay, all buckets. But if you go to this Amazon full access, it will give full access to all buckets via AWS management console. I mean, it will give you the full access. That's it. Simple. It will give full access. Here it will give only read-only access. Okay. If you go and see here, you have S3 table full access. Tables and all you will get to know later. But for now, you can just remember these two things: read-only access and S3 full access. That's it. Okay, for now I will just give this read only access. Okay, later I will add this. See, read only will give get list, describe, object, lambda get, object, lambda list. That means you can just visualize, I mean you can just go and see what's inside. This is glue job. If you give a read only access, that means read only, simple, read only. You can just go and read only the files inside it. It cannot do it, it cannot modify it, it cannot create a file, it cannot write into the test locations and all. Okay, so for now let's go with this as read only access. I'm selecting this, just click on next. Okay, now I need to give some name. I'll just give that tst hyphen s3 read only access, right? Read only access. Okay, just take this. Okay, now which will assume this role? sts assume role. This action is sts assume role. That means assume role, simple, just remember that it's assume role. And who will assume this role? Glue will assume this role. That means glue let's say if you ever go to this gyms, right, fit pass and cult fit. Okay, what happens is let's say you have a cult fit pass, and if one of you want to go to that cult fit, but you do not have anything. Okay, you do not have any pass and all. Now what happens is your friend, let's say your friend has that pass and you do not have the pass. Then now what your friend can do is he can create a token for you. Okay, just token or scanner something, he can, you can install that app in your phone or something. Just take that app and just scan it there. That's it. Now what AWS will, sorry, what gyms will do, they'll just thought that the person which scanned the this scanner, right, is the right person, is the valid person, so that's why they will allow you to the this gym, right? That means this person, let's say you are assuming, you're assuming your friend's role. I mean your friend's fit pass or get whatever that is, right? Gym pass, right? So you're just going and assuming that role. Similarly here, this glue will assume this role. Assume this glue services can go and assume this role. Now if you ask me whether the same role can be assumed by lambda, no, it's not possible, because here I mentioned only service as glue. But if you wanted to add lambda as well, then I need to add that service here. How I will add it? Simple, click on edit. Okay, click on edit. I think after creating maybe I did, but now I won't be able to edit it. Okay, fine. But for now, let's go with the S3 full read only access. Okay, fine. Let's go and click on it. Okay, now you, how I will give is actually. So let me take this. Okay, so I'm just showing a sample. Okay, here I give comma, and which service I wanted to add, let's say lambda. Okay, here instead of clue, I will give lambda lambda. Or in future you wanted to give one more service. Let's give it. Here I will give EC2. Or in future you wanted to give one more service, RDS. Just give RDS here. That's it. RDS dot Amazon website, Amazon AWS dot, that's it. Okay. So here, just put this in the list. That's it. Okay. This is how you're going to give this role. Now, this role can be assumed by Glue, Lambda, and EC2 and RDS as well. So all four services can go and use this. Okay. Let's add S3 as well. Okay, let's add S3 as well. Okay, now S3 can also go and access this role. Okay, this assume this role, assuming Assuming means on behalf of glue, you can go and use this role. I mean, glue can go and use this role. Okay, lambda can go and use this role. EC2 can use this role. If you do not specify here, I haven't specified. I haven't specified. Let's say glue. Okay, that means this role cannot be accessed by glue. Okay, here assume role means it says that action is assume roles. That means it is telling the action, which action, assuming the role. Assuming the role is an action, and this glue and lambda EC2 RDS and S3 go and assume this role. That's it. Okay, simple. Hmm? Now let's try to create role. I'm just creating for read only access. Okay, just remember this role name. Okay, this is the role, S3 read only access. Okay, let's go here. Here is our visual. Okay, go here. Here I need to give role. Okay, it's not refreshed. I think I need to go and refresh. Just refresh once you gave the role, right. Okay. Now I can start from the scratch. What is our source? AWS S3. Okay. Now click on S3. We need to configure this S3 node. Okay. So what is S3 location? Let's go and browse it. Input bucket employee.csv data. Fine. Okay. Now what is the format? Here we have CSV format. Okay. Fine. Now, um, now you wanted to add a role. Yes, why it's see you got TST S3 read only access. Just click on that role. Okay. Now, if you see, I haven't done anything, but it's already automatically started. Starting 2% something, right? What it will do is it will show the data preview for you. To show the data preview for you. Okay, just wait for a moment. Here I have info schema as well, but for now I'm not selecting it. But if you want, you can info the schema as well. Info schema means, right? This I already show you in the CS database session, right? How to read a CSV file using Spark. So there, if you will use this info schema, what happens? It will get the schema from the file itself. You do not need to create it explicitly. You can just get the schema from the file itself. Okay, just give almost 60% done. Just give one more minute, it will complete this reading and all. Okay, see, loading data previews, it's ready, it almost read the data. But here, if you haven't specified this IAM role, then AWS glue will not show the preview. Why? Because it do not have the permission. See, you have seen the data: employee ID, employee name, gender, salary, address, location, email, department ID, joining date, express, enter data. You got it here. So see, this is data you have, right? Enter data from employee ID to performance rating. If you go and see here, from performance rating is the last column and employee ID is the first column, right? From here to here, you got everything. It will give you the 50, top 50. So you got this top 50. It will give you 200 as well, but we have only 50 rows, so that's why we got it. Okay, so this is how you did it. Okay, simple. Now you have this. Fine. Now just click on plus. Now you want to do some transformation. Okay, what is the transformation I want to do is I want to just filter the data. Okay, so here you have every transformation. Like what this is like if you wanted to build any custom logic and all, do not need to worry about that. Just come here. uh, I mean, if you want to have any predefined logic, these are predefined transformations. Okay, so you can just go and use it. If you do not have it, then you will have an option of manual script editor and all, so you can go and use that as well. Okay, for now let's try to do it via this visual ETL only. So here I'm selecting filter. Okay, filter. Now click on this transform filter. Click on this transform filter. Okay, now filter. This is the node you want to know. Choose the parent node. What is the parent node? This S3 is the parent node. Fine. Now filter. Now what is the filter condition you wanted to give? Go here, and what is the, let's say, gender. Okay, gender has option matches. Value will be, let's say, what are the gender values I have here? I want to get only the male data. Okay, M. This is the data I want to filter based on the males. Okay, so just go and give this value. That's it, male. Okay, now it will give only the male data. If you see here, just wait a moment. Similarly, you can filter for other columns as well, but I'm just going with this gender. Okay, if you go and see here, uh, it got okay. So you see, gender, entire gender is male. Have you seen any female here? No. Why? Because you filtered it with M. Now let's go with F. Just give a moment. Okay, it will read. Okay, ready. Okay, go and see here. You see, enter data is F. Okay, or let's say you wanted to give salary. Okay, salary range. Let's say salary range. Yeah. Who's this? Okay. Salary range, I think maybe greater than 5,000. Let's see. Salary range, let's greater than 5,000 or not. No data to display. Did I get something wrong? Less than 5,000 is supposed to be data. Nothing. And maybe I'm giving something wrong. Salary is here 65,000 and all. Salary 65,000. Let's say salary is equal to 65,000. Let's say matches. W is equal to 65,000. Okay, 65,000. There's supposed to be one row, but it's not showing. Does this show full path will do? Um, Fine. Choose one operation. Choose one call. Let's say salary. Maybe here I need to change filter or condition. Okay. So now or means if salary is supposed to be some more filters coming in. It's not showing that. Um, I remove this. I remove this as well. And condition. Filter condition is or. That means all filter conditions will be applied as a global or global and. That means either and or. So currently, let's filter genres only matches. It says. What about others? Okay. Maybe for some reason it's restricted or something. Okay. Fine. Matches. M. Okay. Now it will give only the male data and just wanted to go with and males and just add one more condition here. Salary should be matching. Let's say 65,000. It's still not working. See, this is the person whose salary is 65,000 and it's a male. Okay. Let's give one more person. Mm, let's give. I'm sorry. Let's give 85,000 and see. We supposed to get this Deepika Joshi. Okay, Deepak Joshi. 85,000. Okay, 85,000. Let's wait for a moment. It'll automatically run. You do not need anything. See, it should be Deepak Joshi. See, Deepak Joshi, right? So in that way, you will be able to filter this data. Now let's give. Somehow this is not working. Acha, okay, it's just going with equal to only for now. That's why I'm unable to do anything here. Or just going with this salary and all. But yeah, this filtering maybe some restriction because we are using some free tier. So this is the issue with free tier. You'll face some issues because of this. Okay, so that means here you can see right gender matches with this and all. Okay, for now I'll remove this. I'll take only male records and try to put it into an asset location. Okay, so I hope you clear till here how to filter and all. Okay, now just click on plus again. So transform, I'm done with my transformations. I just wanted to have target. What is my target again? My target is again S3, Amazon S3. Fine. For this Amazon S3, from where I need to write into this Amazon S3 from this filter, right? I took the data from here. I filtered here. Now I have only mail records here. So those mail records I wanted to put it in Amazon S3. Okay. I'll click on this. Amazon S3. Filter is your parent node. Okay. Now format, you have an option. You want to go with CSV, JSON, or Parquet, whichever format you wanted to go, you can go with. Okay. For now, let's go with JSON. Maybe JSON. Let's see JSON. What will JSON give this? Okay. Compression time. Why it's coming? It should be none. Okay. JSON and target location. Let's select the target location. Output bucket is my target. If you open, there will be nothing. So that's why I'm just selecting this output bucket, choosing it. Okay. Now catalog and all. So these are currently not that much important. You'll get to know once you have the schema, a crawler, and all those things. Okay. Um. Now auto generate files recommended, multiple file output, everything, check data quality and all these things. Okay. You can ignore them for now. Okay, that's it. So see, this is done, this is done, this is done. Now let's give the job name. What is the job name? uh, Glue underscore s3, um, let's say employee mail data filter. I mean, this is what this job is doing, right? It take this employee data and do the mail data filter. Okay, now let's save it. Okay, save it. Just go to the script. So it automatically created a script. Have you seen this? It automatically created a script. You haven't done anything. It's automatically created a script for you. Okay. I think it gave this as well. Rematch 50,000 as well. Row salary. Fine. That's absolutely fine. If you go here, filter and see salaries are this, but you won't have the mails here because I maybe I removed that condition or something. I just let me remove this. Add the condition of mail. Gender should be matching with male. Okay, so that's it. Now save it. If you don't save, your changes won't be catched. Okay, just click on script again. You see, rematch to m, right? This row of gender, if double equal to m, then you will find that row. That's it, simple. Now it will evaluate some data quality rules and all, so this you can ignore for now, but later it will try to write into s3. Okay, in the JSON format. Okay, job details. Let's go to job details. See, job details, I have given this test s3 read only access. Fine. Okay, fine. So the job details, if you come to this job details in any glue job, you come to job details, have a name which you give. A glue employee mail data filter is a name you give. Description is optional. If you want, you can give. And IAM role, right? I told you, right? IAM role, that this glue supposed to assume that role. Okay, so it will use this assume role. Okay, fine. Now type of the job, it's Spark. See, I'm unable to change this type. That means this is type of ETL job, and this is set automatically based on the types of data sources you have selected. Okay, as we already selected some filtering, some data, and also it's automatically given us the Spark here. Fine. Now glue version here. Glue version here. So we have multiple versions: 2, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, something. 5.4 is the latest, so that's why you'll go with the 5.1. Why 5. I mean, what is this versions and all? Okay, so what happens is, if you install Python or Java, anyone, maybe you will have some versions, right? Why the versions are created? Let's say they will create the first version. Okay, just go and run it, and if any issues or something, I mean, same Android versions as well. Okay, right? You have Android 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Why they will create Android 10? Let's say first they create Android 10. Now on top of that, they will do some fixes and release Android 11. On top of 11, they will create Android 12 and all like that. So on, it will increase. Okay. Similarly, these versions are here. Okay, so let's say they created Glue 1.0 first. Okay, users started using it, but then they started facing some issues. Now what they will do is they will take it, fix it, and release Glue 2.0, or optimize it, or do some additional features, add additional features, something, many things can happen. And similarly, they will create this thing. And language will be Python. You have two options here, Scala and Python. As we discussed earlier, we are going to use only Python. Okay. Glue worker type. See, worker type, these are the your executors and drivers. Okay, G1X, 4 virtual CPU cores and 16 GB RAM. See, 16 GB RAM. Here you have 32 virtual CPU cores and 128 GB RAM. I told you, right? Virtual CPU cores. I mean CPU cores I told, but here they mentioned virtual. I mean, you won't be able to see it, right? If anything, you won't be able to see it. Everything is working under the hood, right? So 4 virtual CPU cores. That means how many jobs or how many partitions you can process in the same time? 4. Okay, four partitions you can process at the same time, because this is your 4 is your virtual CPU cores and 16 GB RAM. Okay, 16 GB RAM, and we are going with G1X. Okay, and you have two options here. And that is your instance automation or laptop type. Okay, you can select requested number of workers. I go with 10. Okay, 10. That means now calculate 10 into 10 into 4 virtual CPU cores. That means you will have 40 virtual CPU cores. That means you can process 40 partitions at the same time. Okay, and again 10 into 16 GB of RAM. That means 160 GB of RAM. you have 160 of GB RAM and 40 virtual CPU cores. Now this is your cluster size. Okay, on using this you will be able to calculate rest of the things which you already know. I think if you have practiced it, then you will be good enough to do all this stuff. Okay, or you can go with this automatically scale up and down. Okay, what it will do is, if you observe clearly, maximum, if you just clearly observe here. Okay, if you change it, it will also change. See, requested, if you take it, it will become maximum. Okay, what happens is automatically scale up. I told you, right? Let's say I need only one CPU, one mission. Okay, for my process, one mission is enough. But sometimes I'm not sure. Sometimes my calculation is incorrect. Maybe I need 10 missions, but I calculated, miscalculated, got only one mission. Then it's an issue. So what happens is it will take care of this automatic scaling and all. So it will increase if required, it will decrease if required. Okay, now you can click on this automatic. Now once you click on automatic, you can give the maximum number of workers. You are restricting that. Let's say it will go and increase up to 100 if needed, but you're not letting that happen, and you're just restricting it to, let's say, 5. Okay, 5. That means maximum number of workers it can scale up to is 5. It will start with 1, definitely start with 1, and maximum it will scale up to is 5. Okay, job bookmark and all. Job bookmark means, let's say you processed a file now, SV file now. Job bookmark, what it will do is, let's say you are trying to process the same file again. Then this job bookmark is aware of that. Okay, I already processed it, and now someone is asking me to do process this file again and again, again. So then this job bookmark will help you to do not process that sri file. Okay, why it happens is, let's say you already process the data, and again you're trying to process, then data duplication will happen. So that's why it will disable this. Okay, number of retries, job running, queuing, and also these things are a bit advanced, but yeah. Job running means like enable job runs to be queued to run later when they cannot run immediately due to service quotas. That means, let's say one job can run, one concurrent run can happen for a job. That means this job can run. Let's say if two, here you see a run button, right? If I click on this run button, this job will start running. If someone again go and run this button, then this job will fail, because at a time only one job instance can run. I'll show you why only one job instance. We can tweak that number as well. So here what it says is job run queuing. That means the second job run will fail, because a first run is running now. That means you cannot run the one more instance of that job. So that means it is failing now. If you click on this enable job run queuing, it won't fail. Okay, now the job won't fail. It will queued. Once this is done, this first job run is first instance is completed, then second instance will start. Okay, so that's why this job run queuing. Flex execution. That means reduce cost by running these jobs on space capacity. Ideal for non-urgent workloads, okay, that don't require fast job startup times or consistent execution times. That means uh, you will just trigger your run. That's it. Maybe you need this data to be loaded by tomorrow. That's it. Now you will just go and use this flex execution. What happens is it will trigger your job. It won't trigger the job immediately. Okay, it will trigger your job maybe by tomorrow or sometime whenever it's feasible and whenever it's resources are available. Okay, then it will find a feasible time, it will trigger the job at that time, but it's up to them when they are going to decide on the job. It's not in your hands. Okay, number of retries means if job got failed somehow, any reason it got failed, if you click on 10, it will keep on the retry for the 10 times. If you click on 1, it will retry for 1 time. If you click on 0, it won't even retry, it will fail. That's it. Maybe after failing you just want to retry, then it will if you give it 1, it will go and automatically retry. Okay, job timeout. Timeout, I told you, right? Lambda will get timed out in 15 minutes, right? If you remember, lambda will get timed out in 15 minutes. But um, if you take in this glue, right, it will time out in 480 minutes. 480 minutes means you can just calculate. 480 minutes means how many hours or something. Okay, so the default is 480 minutes. That means 8 hours. Okay, so maximum execution time, you can set it here. Okay, maximum is default is 480 minutes for a glue 5.0 ETL job, and 2880 48 hours. Okay, and below no job timeout is defaulted for a glue streaming job. Okay, for glue streaming it's different, but yeah, for now by default it's 480 minutes. Maybe you can just go and give 2880. That means 48 hours. To give one, it take, I think it won't take, it will fail. But yeah, maximum you can give 280. But ideal scenarios you will give only 60 minutes. That's it. I mean, mostly, let's say my job will going to run for only 10 minutes or something. Then I'll give 10 minutes. That's it. If my job is going to run more than 10 minutes, this job will fail. Timeout. Job will get timed out. Okay, it will get timed out. Now, advanced properties. Script file name. Okay, this is the file name, right? This is the glue employee mail data filter file name. Okay, script path, where this path will go and save. This is the path. Okay, job metrics, observability metrics, Spark UI, Spark UI, Logspath and all. I'll show you Spark UI and all. I told you, right? I'll show you while running this cluster and all, right? Thus, I will show you what is Spark UI and all. Okay, maximum concurrency. I told you, right? Maximum concurrency sets the maximum number of concurrent runs that are allowed for this job. Okay, that means I told you, right, here job run queuing and all, right? That means it will fail because current instance is running. If you try to trigger this, someone hit this run button twice, that means the first run will automatically get triggered and next run it will fail because here the max concurrency is 1. That means at a time only one instant of this glue job can run. If it's one more job, then it will fail. Simple, it will fail. Okay, so if I go and give 2, that means 2 instances can run in the same time. If I go and give 10, that means 10 instances can run in the same time. If I go and give 1000, that means 1000 instances of the same job can run in the same time. Okay, there are scenarios as well. Currently, currently in my project, right, in my real time, right, we are going with the instance of 500. 500 times my glue job is going to run, but currently 500 is what we decided, but currently we're in testing phase. Currently we gave 15. Okay, 15 concurrency maximum. So at a time 15 times this job will run, but it will input we will input different parameters to this job. That means, let's say tables, you have 10 tables, or let's say employee records and all, right? You have employee table, you have a department table, you have a location table, you have a orders table, something. So 5 different tables. So each time, for each run it will have the different parameters. That means for one instance it will run for employee table, one instance it will run for a department table, one instance it will run for the student table, like that. It's based on the that thing. But for now, let's go with the on max concurrency. Okay, and rest all is coming to VPSA and some bit advanced concept. Those we can discuss on the coming classes. Okay, job parameters. Job parameter means if you wanted to input anything. Okay, so if you wanted to pass any parameters to your job, you can use this job parameters and all. Very simple, just like hyphen, let's say table name. Okay, table name, let's say customer. That's it. Now it will take this job table name and all. Okay, I'll show you that example as well, but for now let's go with without parameters. Tags, I will tolerate tags. If you want to identify any glue job or anything in future, you just wanted to use this tags so that you can easily identify the jobs. So this job belongs to which project, and which project this job we created, a part of which project we created this job, all this kind of stuff. Okay, for now I'm just saving this. Okay, save this. Fine. Now I wanted to run this, but I'm very sure this job will fail due to an issue. Definitely. Let's see what is that issue. Okay. Now let's click on runs. Okay. See, 0 times. It hasn't run yet. Okay. And just click on the run. Okay. Now let's see. Let it run. It's just clicking on the card view here, so I can see more details. Okay. Card view. Okay, job name, job run id, this is the unique. Okay, if you want to track it, you can track it using this. Running status, blue version, initial run, start time, end time you will get once this is finished, startup time, execution time, last modified. It's always in UTC. Okay, you can see both here. This is local, that means my time is 8:19, you have this 8:18 here, 18:18. Okay, so UTC means like you can consider as universal time zone for now, because we always go with this Eastern and all. I think this is 5 hours 30 minutes uh, backer than us. Like we are 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of this time. Okay, so trigger name, security configuration, timeout. Timeout is 10 minutes. That means after 10 minutes it is still running, it will fail. Okay, max capacity 5 DPUs. 5 DPUs. Okay, I'll come to this DPUs concept. Okay, just remember DPUs, data processing units. What is data processing units? I told you, sir, you told me that we have executors, drivers and all, but suddenly we are seeing DPUs here. What is this DPUs? Fine, just remember that. I will let you know what is the DPUs. Okay, number of workers. Why we have 5 workers? Just go to job details and see how many workers I asked it. Asked for maximum number of workers. That means this job is started with maximum 5, maximum number. That means they automatically created 5 workers. Okay, now glue worker type is G1.6. That means it's a type of a machine. What is the machine type? I got here 4 virtual CPU cores and 16 GB RAM. Okay, that's what we got. Execution class is standard. Okay, group name, log group name, CloudWatch logs, performance debugging and all. So CloudWatch, I told you, right, if something happened, everything is an event. Like this job is running now, so how this job is run, at which stage it failed, so what happened inside the job, what happened inside the job, Those things you can check via CloudWatch logs. That means the name itself says that watch what's happening inside that job. You can just go and watch it. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to start, but it's not yet starting. Let's see. 2 minutes 3 seconds, but still it's not starting. Okay. Think it has some permission issue or something, so that's why it was not starting. It's supposed to start and fail. Okay, simple. How did I came here is simple. I in the same, right. So I have this output logs and error logs. If you click here output logs, you will go to that position. Okay, so it's supposed to start, but it's not starting. Yeah. See, this is the role access I'm saying. I'm just taking this. Okay, just try to debug this. Error category permission error. Failed at line number 32. Okay, user. Okay, user. ARN AWS STS assumed role. TST read only access. Glue job runner session. Okay, just some user. Okay, remember some user is not authorized to perform S3 put object on resource. Okay, so he is trying to put this. I told you, right, it will filter the data and it will try to put this data, huh? So but it was unable to do it. It was unable to do it because it says permission error. Permission error, you are not permitted. Because why it's not permitted? If you remember, for glue I have S3 read only access. S3 read only access, I haven't given any write access, if you remember. So that's why it got an access denied error. Okay, error code is access denied. Request id, external id, and these are extra details. Okay, we don't bother about that. This is access denied. Okay, simple, access denied. Okay, so for which one it got access denied? So if you see here, if you observe clearly, okay, this is the this is the project employee data output bucket. So that means this is a bucket name. Inside that bucket, it's supposed to create this file, this file. But due to this access denied, it was unable to it. This is the permission error it faced, right? So how to resolve this permission error? Let's go to this IAM role. Now you understand. I think you started understanding this. What IAM roles will are really important. Why they are important? Because without them, you will never be able to run out any job or any communication between any two services won't happen peacefully. Okay, definitely it will fail if you miss any permission issue. Okay, let's come back. Okay, this is the policy, right? This is the policy. If you remember, S3 read only access created. Okay, so maybe my network is slow or why this is loading very small, slowly. Click on this add permission. Okay, let's try to create inline policy. Create AC read only access policy. Create inline policy. um, okay, just choose a service. Which service we wanted to create, like we want to add permission. Which permission? S3 get permission, right? Go on this service. Now for S3, I wanted to select the actions allowed. What are the actions I wanted to allow here? If you remember, I told S3 has a read only access. Now read only access is fine in any object or anywhere. You can give this read only access, but get access, you will need to think whether you can really want to get this get access and all. But get access is fine. As read means get. uh, Now you need to give put access. If you see here is failed at this is the permission. S3 hyphen S3 colon put object. Now let's go here. Why it's taking so much time? This is what happens with the free tries. Okay, now if you see list, I have everything. If you expand this all list actions I have. Okay, I'm not selecting it again. Okay, because I already have this via read. See, if you go and see this read, so read has these many permissions. SA read only access has these many permissions. Okay, but write do not have it. Now let's go and click on write. Okay, here if you see, I failed at which permission. uh, let's go and see this job failed at S3 put object. Okay, let's see, find that put object here. Where is that put object? Put bucket, put analytic, put object. See, put object. I just gave this permission. See, I selected this put object. Okay, now rest all unnecessary to me. So put object, that's it. Ignore everything, just give that put object permission, then click on next. Okay, I think I have no resources specified. Okay, I need to give the resources specified. So here I have two options, resources. If I click on specific, that means um let's say I have an objects, right? Let's say if you wanted to give a resource level permission, let's say employees.csv you have, and you have department.csv. So if you wanted to give permission on top of any resource, let's say on top of employee I want to give this permission, on top of department I need to give this permission, then you can do that specific resource permission. Okay, specific. So for employees you will have this permission, for departments you'll have this so and so permission. For if you want to have that specific, then just go and do this for object, right? Just go and do this add errand. Okay, just give that bucket name. Okay, so I'm just giving this aws s3 permission. Okay, let's take this. This is my input bucket actually. This is the output bucket. On top of this I want to have this put object permission. Take this resource errand will be this. Okay, any bucket name I will give this bucket name. Let me double add it again. Add errand. What is the bucket name? This is a bucket name. Okay. So inside that bucket name, anything, any object I just wanted to put. I wanted to put some object. Okay. That's why you see star here. Some object I wanted to put. Okay. If I go with any bucket name, you will see star here. But I do not want to go with any bucket. I just wanted to go with a specific bucket. This is the bucket. Okay. Star star and any object. You can put this. Now this glue can put any object inside this output bucket. Okay. Just add errand. Fine. You just restricted or go with all. That means this all wildcard may be overly permissive for selected action. That means you're giving entire permission. Just go and read it. That's it. But let's go with the specific one. It's always a best practice. Okay. Personally, it's always a best practice. So, but any object you can find. But inside that you can any object. For now, you do not have anything, right? You do not know what was the name that will be created by this glue job, right? That's why you always specify any object. Okay, just add errands. Fine. Now I have put object on top of this resource. Okay, just click on next. Just give this policy name that tst put object. Fine, let's create a policy. It will automatically added here. Added here. Fine, fine. Now let's go and run our job. Okay, I'm just running it. Let's see what's the issue we will face now. Did we specified retry as one? Because I ran it only one time, but you see second run as well, and now this is the third run. Maybe we did some job retry or something. See, number of retries is 0. If I give 0, sorry 1, earlier it was 1, right? So that's why it automatically retried one time. If you observe here clearly, I'll show you. Click on table view. You see 3 runs. This is for first time, but it failed, right? That's why it triggered this second this run. Okay. Just give me a moment. Okay, so that's it automatically ran, but for now I'm just removing this. Okay, so if you see here, go and see here retrace. This is not the retry, this is the actual run. This one is the retry. Okay, so it ran now. Let's see what happened to this job. Just taking this here. It's still not showing. It's supposed to see logs here. We're supposed to see that, but yeah, let's wait for 1 more minute. It's not doing anything till now. It's doing something, but this is the issue. Succeeded. See, it has succeeded. Now, what it's supposed to do? What it's supposed to do? Take a file from S3 employees, and it's supposed to filter only mail records and put it into S3. That's it. That's what our task is, right? It got succeeded now. Fine. Before that, let's go and see output logs. Okay. Let's go and see. You can click on this. Okay, simple. Click on this output logs. That's it. And just go here. There are nothing, no logs. Fine. because I haven't printed anything, just we filtered it and we just put the data there. But in the real time, we will put, like, let's say while filtering, it got some issue, it ran into some issue. So that issue you wanted to track, now it became difficult, right? Deep to debug and all. So if you face any issue, just try to. It's always good to log them. But yeah, for now we haven't logged anything. Okay, that's fine. Let's go here. Now, what's our issue? What's we are doing? We will take this employees master.csv file, and out of this we will filter on a mail records and put it into this output bucket. See, you have a file here. File here. Perfect. Now let me try to download this. Mm, I will not specify the file type. Um, Let me see. I think we specified the file. See, this is the CSV file. Maybe let me do this way. Sheets. Just wanted to open a new file. That's what I'm trying to do. Open all documents. Downloads. Mm, where is this file now? Not in the downloads. Where did it went? Where is this file? Yeah, the downloads only. Mm, all files. It should start with the run, right? That's the name, file name. Yeah, this is the file name. I'm just trying to open it. See, this is the file and all. Cha. Okay, fine. We have written in the JSON file, right? So that's why we are able to see like this JSON. If you remember, I gave this JSON file. See, joining date, location, performance rating, address, department ID, employee ID, and all these things. But if you clearly observe here, these are the columns, right? We discussed male. See, gender is male here. See, gender is male. Have you seen any female here? No. That means you were able to take the data frame, data, filter it using this male condition, and just able to write that same data into this S3 location. That's it. Now you have the salary and remaining extra, like you have everything here. But yeah, you see, you are able to see only this male records. Okay. So how many records you have? 1 to 25 records. You have almost 25 records. Now, what I will do is for just re-verification, where is this entire data? Employee data. I think this is the data. Okay. I just wanted to filter it. Okay. Now filter. Now just go to this gender. I'll just select this male only. Okay. See how many records you have here? One. I need to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. See, 25 records. So all these 25 records came here. Okay. I just validated as well. Data validation as well. So that means there are 25 records. So that 25 records flown as it is to my output location. That's it. Perfect. Right. So this is how you do this filtering and all. I mean, you had done some. You have seen currently. You just now saw a small demo on how we do in the real time. Real time, it's similar exactly. But here we just use a filter condition. But you in the real time, you will use some extra conditions that you will, if you start practicing this SQL and all, right, then you will know what are the transformations we will do on top of this data. So that in that way you will get to know things and all. Okay. I wanted to demo the project as well, but today we are running. It will take another 1 hour or so, but that's okay, fine. Let's continue that demo and all tomorrow, but this is a small demo. Okay. So I will be very glad if you guys go and practice this demo. Okay. With this demo you will learn a lot. Okay. Just try to practice as it is. I want you to face same S3 error. Okay. I want you to face many more errors. So I wish you face those errors, then only you will get to learn things. Otherwise, I put this in a small simple way, right? So then if you face no issues, then you won't learn anything. Just try to do it on your own first. Okay. Just try to see the video first and try to do it on your own. You will face a issue, then again rewatch the video and try to do it again. Then you will learn something, at least something you will try to learn. Okay. So this will be really good start if you start practicing. And yesterday also, if you remember, I showed a demo on this. The moment the file lands in S3 bucket, you are going to trigger Lambda, right? So that's also good one, because I'm coming with the real time, which I did in my career. Okay, so that's why it really helpful for you. Just try to practice these things. Okay, I think this is very small projects. Okay, maybe in YouTube you go and search, you will find big amount of projects. Okay, big projects that will 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. But I put it very simple, that you will grab the at least basics of this AWS tools and all. Okay, just try to go and practice this. Okay, tomorrow we will discuss more on top of this data, more in the sense like I already have a project ready, so I just wanted to show you what is that project, how we are doing, and all this kind of stuff. Okay, that's it so far. So anyone, any doubts, anything? Okay, seems today someone haven't.
Ravi,
Isolation.
hi.
Isolation.
Hi, all. So,
Yeah.
are you practicing or not? So, can you please show the demo to Ravi tomorrow or day after tomorrow so that we can know that you are practicing? Otherwise, you will need to.
Yes, if they can show the demo, then in their AWS accounts, nothing. You will just create a Google Meet link. Please join there and just show me the demo. I mean, show me the results. That's it. In the SM,
Results.
glue script,
Yes.
and I mean that glue and all this S3 input file and output file. That's it. So just
Yes.
I will be very glad to see that results.
Yes. Yes. And please do not make any excuses. Okay, we have exams or anything like that. Please uh, make a demo and show us. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ravi. So tomorrow the same time now we're going to connect 5:30.
Simple. Yeah. Thank you. Thank
Tomorrow
you.
5:30, na?
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
think people. I think in the starting of the class, I think all four joined. At least four joined. I think everyone
Uh-huh.
joined the starting, but now I can see only two people. What happened to the other three? Maybe any issue or something. Okay.
Who has not joined to the Veda joined, Karthik
I joined
joined?
late, sir.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I think who was missing Veda today?
I think everyone.
Anusha?
All were there
No,
when I
everyone is
saw.
there in the starting of the class, but now only two people are left. Maybe
Yes,
because
yes.
they used to say that they are facing some issues in between. Suddenly they got dropped and they need to join with something. Okay, fine. But anyway, we have this recording as well. They can start looking into that as well. Yeah,
Yes, yes. So now onwards, if you will not practice, then you will face the problem.
yeah,
You need
definitely,
to do
definitely.
lots of
It's up to them.
practice.
They have spent so
Yes,
much amount of time and money as well in this thing, right?
yes,
So it's
yes.
up to them.
Time, money, energy, everything.
Hmm. So it's up to them. It's their careers, and they need to utilize this way very smartly. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Ravi. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you, sir.
you.
Thank you.